And we get it for Matt here. Matt is one of the best sound techs around. No question about it. He's one of the guys that helps keeps the Woodshed running. And, you know, the shed is a really good place because it's not only just a great performance space and a great place for videos, but it's also a teaching environment. We've got some people here that are interns from SAE Sound Institute. Give it up for those guys. They're awesome. Absolutely. And, you know, they're learning all the things about sound and about doing gigs like this. And, you know, it's not all about the real technical stuff sometimes. It's about the simple things. Just coiling the cords, but to make sure that nobody trips over them and stuff like that. You know, making sure that, you know, the bathrooms have stuff in there, you know, like paper towels and things so you can wash your hands. All the little things that are really important when you're running a venue and when you're doing sound that have nothing to do with sound, but have everything to do with the whole vibe and the way things work here. So I really want to thank you guys for being here, and especially thank Matt for what he does here, because that's really special. Thank you. Yeah, let's start with Pandora's Box. Oh yeah, it was pretty hot. But you know, no, as a songwriter, you get people asking you all the time about things. And one time somebody asked me, "Hey Jimmy, you ever wrote a song about Pandora's Box?" And I thought, "You mean like this woman, you know, all hell breaks loose and everything else?" Yeah, Pandora's Box. I said, "No, I've never written a song like that." So I wrote a song, but of course I had to put my own twist on there. Fighter, his gloves hung on the wall, but time had caught up with him and had taken his last fall. So he opened a gymnasium round the corner up the block, and he shared the things he'd learned and taught Pandora how to box. Now Dora was her given name, but she baked a lot of bread, so they called her Pandora. At least that's what she said. Her hands and arms were quick and strong, punching down the dough, and her smile could score a TKO anywhere she would go. And when she got inside the ring, winning was her thing. People would line up for blocks to watch Pandora box. Well, she brought bread to a shelter. She met a battered girl, and her name was Pandora, just the same as her. Her boyfriend kicked her around and knocked her down. That's how she wound up here. So Dora taught her how to fight and get around all her fears. Well, when that boyfriend came back and he swaggered in the room, instead of one Pandora, he was facing two. And as you can imagine, all hell soon broke loose. That boy done got a lesson, yeah. The bad guys always lose. And when they got inside the ring, winning was their thing. People would line up for blocks to watch those Pandora's Box. Yeah, when they got inside the ring, winning was their thing. People would line up for blocks to watch those Pandora's Box. Thank you. That's good. Her hair was blowing In the breeze, we had the windows down. She had her bare feet on the dash. Her legs were tanned and brown. Headed into the sunset, what a wonderful way to be. Driving down the highway between Ensenada and my dreams. Pulled into a parking lot. We didn't have a plan. And through the doorway we could see a mariachi band. Suddenly we were dancing, levitating, I believe, somewhere above a dance floor between Ensenada and my dreams. And I'm smiling at her, and she's smiling at me, and there's nobody else who can share what we feel. Just about to kiss her lips, the music starts to fade. I hear the buzz from my alarm. It's time to start my day. I close my eyes trying to recall the last part of that scene. Somewhere above the dance floor between Ensenada and my dream. Yes, I know that she'll be waiting between Ensenada and my dream. Jimmy Van Booven and Karl Lee. Jimmy just learned that song like, what, 20 minutes ago? Thank you very much, man. That's awesome, man. Let's try this here. Oh, it's missing a chord? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. If I lived inside out, I would spill my guts all over. And if I lived inside out, my heart would sure be on my sleeve. And if I lived inside out, guess I would not need a tan. And if I lived inside out, would I be more or less a man? 'Cause I couldn't hide the things inside that I don't want to show. And I couldn't lie, 'cause soon I would find that everybody knows. My life would have more truth, but what would be the use? So I'll just keep on looking inside out. If I lived inside out, would I care about my faith? And if I lived inside out, would I still be gaining weight? And if I lived inside out, I wonder what the world would say. And if I lived inside out, would it matter anyway? 'Cause I couldn't hide the things inside that I don't want to show. And I couldn't lie, soon I would find that everybody knows. My life would have more truth, but what would be the use? So I'll just keep on looking inside out. But if everyone else lived inside out, life could be better, there's no doubt. 'Cause no one would hide the things inside that they don't want to show. And no one would lie, 'cause soon they would find that everybody knows. The world would have more truth, that would be beautiful, if we all tried living inside out. If we lived inside out. Sing along with me. If we lived inside out. That's good. If we lived inside out. One more time. If we lived inside out. Inside out. Thank you very much. That was great. Wow, you guys rock. And thank you to all the people that are watching online. I know there's a few people watching online. That's really cool. And thank you for coming, and all of our friends that are here. Okay, we're all set now for our headliner. We're going to take a little minute to set up. But why don't we go ahead and get the Alex One Band up here. Jimi Yamagishi, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, man.